The gentlelady from New York literally just accused a rear admiral of the United States military of being missing in action. Can he at least be able to defend himself? That's an absurd claim.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Admiral, but according to an investigation that my staff on the Oversight Committee conducted, which we're releasing today, the administration completely and utterly failed to provide the private sector with guidance on PPE during the first 3 critical months of the coronavirus crisis, from January all the way through March. We talked to the biggest medical distribution companies in the country and the industry trade organization. They told us that they were pleading with you for guidance on how to prioritize the distribution of PPE and a host of other critical questions. But you were missing in action.
Ma'am, I don't really mean to interrupt, but I'd like to clarify. I've only been here since the 19th of March, so I would love to answer that from January to March, but I was only moved from the Pentagon on the 19th of March.
Okay, well, the administration was missing in action. And according to the trade group, quote, folks in the industry saw that things were getting worse and their requests for guidance were increasing week by week, end quote. They told us, quote, everyone was asking the same questions, but guidance wasn't coming, end quote. On March 28th, the president of the industry's trade group sent a letter literally begging the administration to, quote, provide the strategic direction needed to more effectively target PPE supplies based on greatest need, end quote. So, Admiral, with all due respect, these companies told us you or the administration failed to provide the guidance that they needed. Now I want to move on. There's another issue that's even more troubling. Admiral, did your agency or anyone else in the Trump administration ever press U.S. companies to purchase PPE from a specific state-subsidized Chinese company at exorbitant prices?
So first, to answer the priority question, we hold...
No, that's not the question now. Excuse me, I'm going forward because I only have 5 minutes.
Okay, well, I hold daily...
Can I ask a point of order, Mr. Chairman? The gentlelady from New York literally just accused a rear admiral of the United States military of being missing in action. Can he at least be able to defend himself? That's an absurd claim. No one should make a claim to a witness who's a military service member to say he was missing in action. She referred to him by name. That's absurd. He ought to have the opportunity to defend himself, Mr. Chairman.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
You know, I understand I'm aging a little bit, but I thought you said the administration was missing in action.
Oh, she said he was missing in action. He made it clear that he wasn't even here during that time.
He made it
and
very
then she
clear.
said the administration, but she started by saying he was missing in action. He's a rear admiral of the United States military. He does not deserve to be talked to that way. And he at least have to have the ability to defend himself.
You've stated your point of order. Ms. Maloney, you're recognized.
Okay, I apologize. I respect the military. My father served in the military, my husband and my brother. I respect the military tremendously.